Mr. Barr here for your PowerPoint lesson for the day. I don't know exactly, I kind of screwed up in my note taking where you guys are. I think some of the stuff that we have done already on here you may have not done, so I'm going to kind of try to backtrack and fix some of those issues. On this one right here, what you should have done, I don't know if you have it done or not, this cup needs moved over here. Then you need to go to picture format and you need to go to color effects down here and choose this one. Then you need to highlight this information, go to line spacing and do a 2.0, and then go back to line spacing and change the after to 12 and hit OK. So that's some changes we made on that one that you may not have done. Check your slide 2 for that. Then check your slide 3. On your slide 3, I know you should have this look, but you probably don't have some of this stuff. What you need to make sure of is, again, you click on this, you highlight this information, and you should change that. Let me make sure I tell you guys this is correct. You should go to the column spacing and more columns, and it should be 3 by 0.5 on these, then hit OK. And then you should go to your bullets and numbering. You should go to 200. You should go to picture, go to the file that you downloaded, and it should be this one right here, support PPT5. You'll insert that and that goes there, but then you have to go back into your bullets and numbering and change it to 200 if you did not, and that stuff. So that one, then you click on this picture and go to picture format and put a picture border on there that is green and a weight of 6. Then you want to go to picture effects and do a glow 18-point green. Again, pause if I'm going too fast, it's okay, that's why we do it this way. Then go back to picture effects and do bevel and choose this one right here, which is soft and round. So then at this point you should have slide 1 that looks like this, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, and slide 5. The last one that you may have noticed is this one right here. So go here, go to bullets and numbering, choose customize, and go to, you got to flip the page. It should be 00A7, and then that's the one you select. Hit OK, and then make it 150 in green, and then when I hit OK, that should be there. So that's probably the last thing that you guys at home for a remote need to do to kind of catch up to where we are to start this next little section here. So we have all that stuff done, and what we're going to do is then click on slide 5, and when you select slide 5, it tells us to click on this thing right here and then right click trying to get mine to show up. It's not letting me do it. There we go, format shape. And it gives us these options over here when you get format shape. It tells us to go to this one then, and it says to go to text box, It says do not autofit, but then it tells you to make this 0.3, 0.3, 0, and 0. And then hit enter. So that should change those. Then what you want to do is highlight this information and change this to papyrus. So papyrus, and then change the font size to 24. And change the font color to green. Then it says, okay, you have that all done. Then what it wants you to do is go to your format. Let's see if we can get this done right. And then go to format text effects, and they want you to go down to glow, and they want you to choose a preset for this one. And for color, it says green accent 2. Let's see if that, yeah, green accent 2, glow 11. And now you get that look for the energizes muscles, sorry. Still not the right font. Papyrus, there you go. So that's the correct look that we're going for. Then what it wants us to do is click on this guy right here, and then go to graphics format, and then there is a graphics effect option. We're going to go back down to glow, and we're going to go over, and the one they want us to check off would be this one right here, and it should be glow 8 point green accent 2 color. Then it says you got this kind of all pre-done. There is an option that makes this kind of simple. You can highlight this and go to Format Painter, and then paint over this. Let's do that again. So paint your format. Come on. Try that again. We're going to paint that format. Just not wanting to work. Format Painter. apologize. We'll get this to work yet. And it's just telling us to triple click, but it seems to be going one by one, so just triple click like that. Sorry. Then we want to do the same thing here, is format paint that. And I don't know why it keeps doing this. I apologize. It's supposed to be the faster way to do this. There we go. Highlight and just do that. That's supposed to do that, and it's supposed to be easier. Then you want to do the exact same thing. So click at this. Do that one. And then click on this one. And click on this one. So you should have 1, 2, 3. All of them now have color. After you do that, save. So we're saving as we go. Then you want to move on to slide 2, which we turn green cup. And it says what it wants us to do here is go to animations, click on the cup and go to animations, and we can do a float in animations, and it says change that to with previous for a duration of 1 and a delay of 0. So a duration of 1. And then what it wants us to do is highlight this section right here and go back to home and go to our number setting. It says to choose this one right here. And then go back in there, and it says to check the color again, and we're going to choose a color of green with a size of 125. So basically I'll show you what you kind of just did. So now when you run your slideshow, this is your first slide, then when I go to the second slide, this appears, and then that will enter, if that makes sense. So you see how that went? So that cup comes in secondly. So that's kind of what we did right there. And then your third slide looks like this. Your fourth slide currently looks like this. And your fifth slide looks like this. And that is the end of the show. We'll do one more little